Congressman George Santos was back in court today for the first time since he pled not guilty to money laundering and wire fraud charges last month. NBC News correspondent Rehema Ellis is outside the federal courthouse in central Islip, New York. Rehema, first, I just want to add that you're wearing a mask due to the poor air quality where you are right now. But first, if you can, walk us through what happened in court today. Did the judge sort of give us a sense of when that trial might actually begin?
Not yet, Morgan. This was a very brief appearance in court for George Santos. In fact, it lasted about 5 minutes, maybe less, and it was all about discovery. The federal prosecutors let the court know that they have turned over more than 80,000 pages of documents to George Santos's attorney. We don't know what's inside of those pages, but we know they've been turned over. George Santos did not have anything to say following this appearance, neither did his attorney. There were some protesters outside, however, who had lots to say, like they want him to leave office. But he continues to insist on his innocence in this, saying he will fight it vehemently. We do not have a trial date yet, but there will be another court proceeding in terms of discovery matters coming up again on September 7th at noon. Morgan?
Rehema, you know, he admitted that he lied about elements of his background. What are the voters saying? What are people saying about what's happening right now?
Many people are very upset with George Santos. And some came out here today, about 10, maybe a dozen people came out with signs, and they had a very clear message for him. Take a listen.
We are now 6 months with this charlatan as our congressman, as our representative, right? Without any meaningful representation. So why has Santos been allowed to remain in Congress? He's not doing his job. Nobody trusts him. No one will go to him with personal problems for fear that they're going to get ripped off. He serves on no committees. He's impotent in Congress.
George Santos, however, continues to insist on his innocence and says he's going to fight these charges vehemently. He also says he has no intention of resigning. In fact, he plans to file for re-election. But if he's convicted of these charges, he could face up to 20 years behind bars. Morgan?
All right, Rehema Ellis for us there. Rehema, thank you so much.
Thanks for watching our YouTube channel. Follow today's top stories and breaking news by downloading the NBC News app.